It's like Shakira said, hips don't lie. And she really meant it about the backslide. I'm not a fan of Charli Evans, not on the Charli Evans train anymore. Consider me not a member of Chev's country. Robbie Eagles has the other, I don't think Robbie Eagles is a backslide girl.
I know he secretly wants to be though.
He does. He's kind of a fan.
God, and he wearing that stupid helmet. I'm short as well, so I had to put the booster pedals on my car. So now I feel like an idiot. Now I feel like a stupid idiot with the go-kart.
Welcome back to Grapple Theory. Thanks so much for joining us once again. And we're going back down under this week as we're joined by two incredible wrestlers, PWA tag champs at the minute, or two parts of the three that are PWA tag champs. Kingsley, Shay Kassidy, the Backslide Girlz. Guys, welcome to the podcast. Thanks so much for being here.
No, welcome you. You know what I mean?
Oh, you.
Love you to be here.
We're doing great. How are you?
What's your bad? Thank you for welcoming me. No one ever welcomes me to my own podcast. It's rude. I know, right?
They don't get
Well, welcome.
So welcome.
Now I think about it, yeah, I'm just disappointed in everyone else now. I can't believe they haven't before.
All right, well, you have to only have us as guests from now on.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if you guys are up for that, sure. Like, wait for me, it'd be great.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll figure it out somehow. I'll be extremely tired all the time because of the time difference, but we'll make it work.
Backslide theory. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, that could be. Actually, to be fair, so I normally start the podcast a different way, but as you brought that up, I think backslide theory is a perfect thing to get into straight off. Because I want to ask you guys, what makes the backslide the greatest move in wrestling?
What doesn't?
Hard-hitting questions already. My goodness.
This is hard-hitting journalism.
It's a question people need to know, right?
It's surely the hips, I find. You know what I mean? Like, it's really the hips. I think it's like Shakira said, hips don't lie. And she really meant it about the backslide.
It's very valid. I also think the mechanics of how jacked we are with our arms and our back, we're very much upper body girlies. So they can't, you're done. Once you're there, when we've locked you in with our arms, find out our really jacked backs.
Yeah.
Impossible
You're done.
Hate to say.
Yeah, like everyone else can kick out of everyone else's backslides, but our backslides, they're phenomenal. They're peak. They're best.
When the backside gets rolled in, you know that you're done. That's it.
You're done.
Yeah. It's like boom. Boom.
Yeah.
You're done. You're done.
Again, when people think of the top elite moves in wrestling, the backslide is never really as appreciated as it should be.
No. And that's what we're set out to do, is make that change.
It's the whole reason. It's the whole reason you guys have come together to spread this message.
Oh, yes. That's the main reason. There are those other things that don't really matter as much, but
and to take over the tag scene and all that sort of stuff. But like
that can wait. And you know how you take over the tag scene with the backslide.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it's great to have you guys here. I was going to say, the way we normally start is just asking our guests about their last 12 months generally in wrestling. And Kingsley, I'll come to you first because it seems like for you guys together, and along with Everett Connors, of course, can't forget the third member of the Backslide Girlz. It feels like it's been a real breakout year for you guys. Would that be fair to say?
I think it's more than fair to say, to be honest.
Sucks.
I think we're just crushing it, to be honest. I think we've really come together as a really good team, very cohesive, really got to know each other very well since the the formation of the Backslide Girlz. So yeah, it's been really fun, and I think that shows as well, and that's why we're getting all the opportunities and the accomplishments that we receive. So yeah.
I was going to say, Shay, for you as well, because I know as well, it's been a great 12 months for you, but also it's been a bit of a tumultuous time, right? You had some management issues. I know, there's things going on behind the scenes that haven't been as rosy, but are things now that you have the tag championships and everything as well, are things looking up now, putting all that in the past, in the rearview mirror, move forward?
Yeah, I mean, look, you know what they say, one step back, two steps forward. That's what David Streamer was for us.
Yeah.
And then once we got rid of him and we shredded all of his money, I think we just went,
agreed. Straight away.
Straight up.
Girl.
Hi, hold on, stop.
Oh, there it is. Right there. There it is. Right there. Behind you. Yes.
I think you. But that's it, isn't it? And like again, like that proves that money isn't everything, right? In entertainment or in wrestling, you know, in music or in wrestling, like it's not all about the money. If you've got bad management, you need to kick it to the curb. I think you guys did that in a way that not many musicians kick their management to the curb, right?
I don't think any have kicked their managers out in an I Quit match. But
Yeah. Kendo 6. They're
That's
fun,
right.
hey.
Say less.
I love a good kendo stick to David Streamer. Like, oh my goodness, that was very therapeutic. Cathartic.
That's it.
All of us.
Memory.
I was going to say there's a lot of anger in that. There was a lot of like just repression, everything in those kendo sticks.
That was a lot of months.
I also like the trash can as well because he deserves to be in the trash. So drop kick him to the trash. Yeah, he deserved that. Felt good.
Drop kick.
If anything, more musicians should do it, right? If anything, more musicians should just, you know, settle their differences with management that way.
Right.
Agreed. Elvis should have done it to his manager. Honestly, he would have gone to Japan. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's like,
I tell you what, we have had some wild things said on the podcast, but Elvis should have kendo skipped his managers. It's got to be up there. It's up to them.
And trash can. I got that. What?
Should have done it.
Elvis, if you're up there watching this, oh, wow. Some regret.
You know?
Big regret.
I know he's regretting. Rolling in his grave, even.
Could have got you guys involved. Just like, I know there's different eras, but somehow, time machine wise or something.
Yeah, right.
Right? Time travel's a thing, right? Some people like that.
I'm sure I've seen it in movies and stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
Makes it real to see.
go back in time, see Elvis's manager, give him the old backslide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Again, would have
down
gone
to
to
Japan.
Japan, you know?
Well, I guess we'll never know.
You guys could have taken him to Japan, and that would have been it. That could have been. Then you guys go to Japan as well, and then everyone wins.
Everyone wins.
That's it.
Cool.
That's it. We're clue this now. And once time travel's invented, this is going to be the Backslide Girlz are going to be the new management for Elvis.
Backslide Girlz World Tour opening Elvis Presley.
Oh,
Great.
Sorry,
By that, I mean Elvis is opening for us.
yes. Sorry, that was the clarification I wanted. Yeah, because I was going to say none of it. You wouldn't be opening for him. That would make no sense.
No,
No.
we
No,
are.
we would never.
We are.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Like you don't like that small time. You want to be headlining those arenas.
Yeah,
We're better than Elvis. Duh. No? Like,
like, what did you do? You know, whatever. I don't know.
This is, tell you what, it's got off to a great start. Bigger than Elvis is quite a statement. I mean, actually, going on from that, I've got to ask you about. I've got to ask because again, like, you guys are brilliant in what you do and your music especially. But we had a little while ago, we had Ricky South on, who also made the wild claim that he's the Taylor Swift of Aussie wrestling.
I heard about it.
What do you make of that?
No,
it's wrong.
never. Have you seen Taylor Swift? She's awesome. Have you seen Ricky South? He sucks.
He definitely sucks.
So I feel like
At the music part, or
You know?
at the everything.
it's like
You
cheese and chalk.
You just don't want to be stuck in a karaoke room with him, and I have been, and it's the worst thing. Like, what a bad day to have ears. That's what I say with Ricky South. My God.
To follow that, on the dance floor, bad day to have eyes.
Bad day to have eyes.
Really?
Bad- yeah.
Hips, Ricky. Use your hips.
Listen,
Oh,
snap it.
This is intriguing now because again, like before their now infamous split, we had Charli Evans and Jessica Troy on the podcast, and they were quite split on this. And Chev said that Ricky again no moves at all, but Jess seemed to think that he had some moves.
He has like upper body movement. He's got okay, like that. It's fine. It's fine. In the lower body department, I just blech, you know.
It's just,
No.
yeah. You need to take a few lessons, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I think. Not just a few, like maybe a year long. Yeah.
Daily.
Daily. Just
Regimen.
keep practicing.
Instead
Might
of the
get
gym,
different.
Hey, that
Just
was
the
a day.
side for a bit. Go dance classes instead.
Yes.
Yeah, just
Really.
do that.
Yeah.
Maybe yoga as well, just get some flexibility in those hips as well. But yeah, no, he's not very good. He's not good at all.
Being tarnished here, being absolutely slated right now.
Hey, it's not slated if it's just honest truth.
Yeah, it's just factual.
Like we are just telling it how we see it.
Yeah.
We are just telling you the facts.
And I appreciate that. I think that's important. I think not enough people just, go straight facts. They're always beating around the block. You gotta just get in there. Just tell it how it is.
We
hate
hate
liars.
liars. Yeah. We hate
Lies.
lies. He sounds as a liar.
We are
I think
truthers through and through.
Yeah. No. Again, like we've heard mixed reviews on Ricky, depending on who you speak to. It's mainly the heel.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised it's mixed. I'm very surprised. I thought it would be unanimous.
Yeah.
No, apparently he has some redeeming qualities, but
Trying to think.
minimal.
I'm trying to think.
I like his cat. His cat's cute.
Yeah,
Right.
no, that's one of them. That's one of the we've heard. Yeah, and Kai is like better than Ricky. Basically, you like the cat more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Probably because of the cat.
She's beautiful.
And she dances so much better than Ricky.
So much better.
Like she's
Better
so.
moves as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
She's got hips.
She could kick out of the backside.
Mm.
Okay. But she could.
I see it.
That's you've just given Ricky the perfect formula to beat you guys now, though. He wants the tag time.
Yeah. Well.
Well, yeah. Good luck getting that cat liking you, Ricky, because I know she doesn't. So,
You idiot.
idiot.
Dumb.
God.
Incredible. What about who is worthy of being a backside? Like if you guys were gonna add a fourth member, like have you considered this? Have you considered
Just like Troy.
Because Detroit can join us.
I didn't even have to think about that one.
I know, thinking loud. Just Detroit can join us.
She's so pretty.
So pretty. She's got
Oh.
hips.
She's got hips. And
you'd have all the gold?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. No, but Robbie Eagles has the other. I don't think Robbie Eagles is a backslide girl.
I know he secretly wants to be, though.
He does. He's kind of a fan.
He's such a fan, and like he doesn't want to admit it, but like no, he secretly wants to. Like, have you seen his recent promo with the bucket hat and like the trackies? He looks like a break dancer.
Oh my god!
So I know he wants to move. You know what I mean?
Oh my god! Should we?
Yeah.
We should consider an audition, maybe.
I think he'd be really good, to be
Oh,
honest.
nice. Okay, all right. We'll put it in the back pocket. We'll put it in the back pocket. for
Team
now.
DK and Backslide Girlz
Yeah.
merge,
Yeah.
unite.
Yeah. You know?
What a faction that would be. That would be incredible. If you guys considered maybe talking to PWA, having like a whole almost like X Factor style show where it's just you guys as like the judges and everyone's coming out trying to impress you to get in that. It's like
I feel like that's every show. We're always unseen impressed by everyone. And I feel like most of the time it wavers. I'm hard to impress. Especially when it comes to movements. I see a few backslides on shows, which let me tell you now, gets me riled up.
Ruffles my feathers.
They're never good and they're never strong and they're always kicked out of.
Yeah.
What do we have to say to get you to do it right? Get a stronger back. Get better hips. Get jacked shoulders. And just be better.
Just be better.
that's good. So that's good. Again, you guys could write a book on this, like the ways to like improve your backslide.
I went on to a bit of a tangent there, but
No, but it's good. Again, I think it's important. You know, those like, what is it? Those books. I think you get them in America a lot. Like, like whatever for dummies, something like that. Like backslides for dummies. I think you keep like that.
And don't they need it?
Yeah.
We're
I
very
was gonna
passionate
say,
about backslides, so
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
As I would expect, to be honest. I think that's natural.
They have to. They have to be.
But again, like it's good to have like at least just an idea in your mind of who it might be worthy of joining the Backslide Girlz if you want it that.
Yes. Yes.
Because again, you guys are already a pretty formidable trio. I was going to ask with the tag belts, are you going like Freebird rule? Can like any two of the three of you defend the belts at any time?
What did you like to know?
I mean, I would, yeah. To be honest, that's sort of why I asked it. Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wait and see.
Wait
and see.
Perhaps.
We
I'm
might.
gonna get no answers now.
But I feel like any two of us that team together, just incredible either way.
I mean, again, it's always good. Like, no matter which two of the three it is, it's always going to be elite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of
Not many factions can say that, which is, again, credit to you guys.
no stop.
No, you.
You flatter us.
And
Well,
sis. Yeah.
Beating
I've got to flatter you while you're here, right? And then, like, again, when we have other guests on, that's when they can badmouth you.
well, as long as you're bad mouthing.
But I was going to say, in terms of, again, everything you guys have had going on and what's done. I mean, at the time of recording this, we're only a day removed from you guys taking on the infamous now North Shore Wrestling. And this is going out. This is going out after that match. But like, it sprung from my mind immediately seeing that match. Like, especially with Everett Connors. Like, I'm not saying anything, but is there a bit of a conflict of interest there?
I don't see why they would be. They're like.
Well, like, I've heard rumor now. I'm not sure of this, but I've heard rumors that he and Charli Evans might be, like, you know, behind the scenes an item.
Have you heard that, Kingsley? Have you heard that?
Well, like, yeah.
He may put on his Instagram bio, Shay Kassidy. We told him not to do it.
Oh, correct.
You know, the whole wedding thing.
Gosh, the cat's out of the bag. Well, either way, married or not, Charli Evans goes bye-bye.
Yeah.
I actually do ask you, right?
Yes, absolutely. You heard Jessica Troy and you think you're fine? No, not a fan. Not a fan at all.
Not a fan. And there's two other members that Everett Connors can focus on, you know.
Oh,
That Will Keatis guy and that really handsome, what's his name, Sam Osborne?
I
was good, but I mean, like, what about that? You're face to face with him in the ring, and you think he's that handsome. Are you gonna want to hurt that face? Like,
I'll hurt him.
Shay Kassidy can hurt him.
I got it. You take Will Keatis. Wait, no, hang on. But
I'll have like Bash hang on Will Keatis.
No, but then that leaves Charli Evans and Everett Connors, and we just. Well, we didn't think about this. We haven't got.
We don't do myth very well.
Hang on.
Okay, yeah. So no, Kingsley, you can take Charli.
I'll take.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Shay can beat up Sam.
Yeah.
And that leaves Will for Everett.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Thank God. We had a completely different plan.
And it was bad.
And it wasn't that. So we're going to take that plan into that match tomorrow.
It's good to know, again, because again, this comes out after that match, but still, like, I'm sure they're going to be causing you problems in the future anyway. So it's really good to know where you stand. Like, what do you like? I'm gonna ask generally, what do you make of that? Because again, like, the whole Charli Evans Jessica Troy thing, it's just a bit shit, isn't it? Like, how that all went down.
Yeah, pretty bad. You didn't like it. As a part of best friends, myself and Kingsley and Everett Connors, the idea of one of us doing that to the others is awful, horrible, a crime even. And I don't stand for it. I'm not a fan of Charli, not on the Charli Evans train anymore. Consider me not a member of Chev's country.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Renounce the citizenship.
Yep. Not a fan. Thanks.
I'm getting Kingsley here. I'm getting the sense that you guys are rooting for Jessica Troy when these two go head to head in April.
Yeah. As if he wouldn't. Like, she's our champion. That's our girl. And Charli Evans wants to be a douchebag about it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think she'd be supporting her. My goodness, but no. She's hanging out with those bozos. God.
It makes sense. And that's why in April, she's after that match, she's running off back here to the UK to get away from everyone who now just doesn't like her in Australia.
I mean, you see,
It's like, I see, I'm gonna.
Oh no, I can't have the wrath of Chev's comedy. That's not fair.
Kate, it was your mouth.
Are you talking?
Gotcha. You said it.
I can't believe you guys are being silent on this matter. After all the other bad mouthing you've done, it's outrageous.
You know, let me tell you now, she is running away.
She is running away.
You know what? And whether she wins or loses the championship, she's running. If she wins it, and she's deciding to leave the country with it. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of champion would do that? And then if she loses, then she's just running away. She's just running away. She's just, you know? That's what I'm seeing. That's what I,
It's fine. I'll call the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and they will turn her away at the airport.
yes.
So,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Homo.
I'll text her.
I can't believe you guys have that pool. That's outrageous.
Hmm?
I can't believe you have that pool to be able to get in contact with the Prime
I'm friends
Minister.
with everybody.
Yeah.
So,
Amazing.
I know everyone. I know Elvis.
All you have to do is know a person that knows a person that knows a person that knows a person that knows a person. There you go.
And you guys do know a lot of people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone has an email. So
Even the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
And Keir Starmer's is something real simple. It's going to be like keir.starmer@gmail.com.
Yeah.
yeah.
Simple.
We
Easy.
are,
So
we
simple.
are computer whizzes. We'll figure it out.
Just try and load a different, just random email. Just we can go through. One of them's got to go through, right? Eventually, there's only so many.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
There's 3 of us as well. So like that's just sounds like it makes it 3 times faster.
Yeah. I bet he's got one of those, like one of those ones you set up in school when you're like 12. Like he's all those sort of things.
Embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's that.
Who still has those emails? Ridiculous.
Right? Not me.
Ha ha ha. Not me.
Not at all.
Well, I mean, I've got to ask again. We're talking about the Backslide Girlz. We're talking about all 3 of you. There's a crucial 4th member of the Backslide Girlz we are forgetting about, which I can't believe I have for so long. In Barnaby. I mean,
There.
yeah,
There you
right there again.
Hang on.
Like how crucial is Barnaby to the success of the Backslide Girlz in terms of as a mascot?
The most crucial. He is the life. He is the breath. He is the heartbeat of Backslide Girlz.
Goodness.
You know?
He's not just a mascot.
No.
He's one of us. He's the 4th member.
Yes, absolutely. Sorry. That was me. I misspoke. That was my bad.
You definitely misspoke. I'm about to
Yes.
exit this call.
How dare you? I'm about to follow. Yeah. I'm about to leave this room.
I see the hang up button right there.
What is that red button, huh?
I could just simply close it. Oh,
It's going quite lovely one now, huh?
But if you leave, you won't get to badmouth people anymore. Like we've got a big bad session.
oh, you're right. Damn. You got a session.
No, so again, like I meant no disrespect. Barnaby, of course, is a crucial member and a great member as well. Like it's great to have, again, it's just that support as well, like emotionally more than anything, I imagine.
I mean, yeah, he is just the emotional support system.
He has feelings.
A lot of weight for Barnaby to carry as well, because I imagine there's just a lot of emotion in being being the best faction in Australian wrestling.
Yes, sir.
Barnaby is an empath.
Definitely an empath. He remember when he dove off the balcony for us? Oh my god.
I was just thinking that.
Oh my gosh, he was in hospital. Oh my god.
And he was like, and then I in a wheelchair, and he was
He would
just
really like die for us, you know?
yeah. He really sacrifices so much.
I know.
Those school friends are hard to find.
Honestly.
Right. Right. The shit sell those. Those teddy bears suck, you know? Yeah. This one's a special one.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's not like
You know what's mad as well is like I hear a lot of factions don't even have like a teddy bear with them, and I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
hang on, wait, how do they get around? What do they like
Like I don't know. Like that's the thing I'm trying to figure out, because in my mind I'm like, that's like crucial, right?
Barnaby, we were aware of this? Huh. He was not aware of this.
Wasn't.
No.
He wasn't in there. Yeah, much of a rarity he is in the wrestling community.
Yeah. There he is.
Unbelievable. But he's great. He's great. We love him. Again, crucial moment, and great to see. Like it's great to see that you guys all just gel so wonderfully together.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
We're doing well.
This is us. Jill. This is us gelling together. You know what I mean?
There it is. I love it.
Oh, we're just so fluid.
So fluid.
Full gel.
Yes.
Brilliant. Well, again, I mentioned small bad nothing. That brings us on to a lovely little feature we've got here on the podcast that I think you guys are going to enjoy, because this is called Dishing the Dirt. Questions. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy this. I'm going to ask you some questions. I want you to let me know which member of whichever locker room you're part of, like any locker room up and down the country, which wrestler best best encapsulates each one.
Okay.
Okay, I'm so ready. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go.
So there's no like, crossover as well, like in terms of speech. I'll come to you both individually, like see if one of you agrees with the other or anything like that.
Oh,
You- who's always running late?
Frankie B.
Oh, and you know what? Every time she goes, oh, I'm going to be at this time, I still go, oh, yep, she's going to be on time.
Nah, I had to tell her if we need to be at this place, I tell her an hour before is the actual time, and she'll be just so she can get there somewhat on time. And she looks great every time she walks through that door. So like,
Stunning.
stunning.
Is that
So,
what? Is
like,
that,
you just
is
forget
that
that
it,
she's
though?
late, you know?
That's what's taking the extra time, is just making sure like look 100.
I don't think she needs to take any effort
No,
to make herself look gorgeous. She's just late.
Just wakes up and she looks amazing, and then she just decides to take her time.
You got to question the lateness, then, don't you? You got to question again. If you can wake up looking 100, then like, where's that extra time go?
Looking good. That's
I was going to ask if Shay agreed, but clearly the
I got no one else for that one.
reaction,
There's no one else that compares. That comes close.
the reaction said it all. Said it all. The next one is what is the next one? Oh, the next one I think is always like generally good for like car journeys and stuff, is where you figure it out, because it's who has the worst music taste.
Ooh. Okay.
taste.
Look, I'm gonna dish the dirt on him again. Ricky South.
I was
Not a huge fan. Don't love the classic rock dad vibe. I'm big on Sabrina Carpenter. And so it just doesn't mesh, doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Ricky South.
I do agree. I will say that he is open to listen to other people's music, at least in the car. So but when his come up on the rotations, just like, I don't know.
Please,
Well, that's good. I don't. Yeah. Again, I think the sort of like again, I've got to ask you as fellow musicians, like it feels like the pop girly era is really like hitting at the minute. Like you've got Sabrina, you've got Olivia Rodrigo, you've got Charli XCX, you've got Chapel Run.
Yeah.
Really hitting big heights at the minute.
And aren't we better for it?
Honestly.
We are. I was gonna say you guys have got to be careful though, because that could be the new supergroup, really, if they all decided to like form together.
Yeah, but they can't do a backslide, so
Duh.
it's
Yeah.
fun.
We're so fun. We're the best.
Yeah.
I did forget about that, to be fair. I did forget about that.
Would you?
Although, I mean, I don't know, because like Chaperone, like a few months ago, didn't she came out like Lollapalooza or something, like in wrestling gear, like that was her like outfit for the show.
And who inspired her? Who inspired her? The Backslide Girlz.
Oh, sorry, you're right. I do remember an interview she did after that where she said the Backslide Girlz inspired that.
Yes. Clearly.
Obviously, of course. Sorry, what was I thinking? Yeah. The next one I think you'll enjoy. It's by far my favorite on this list. It's I also think it's the most important. It's who would you, under no circumstances, let a family member date? I love the dueling reactions here, because Kingsley's just gone laughing and Shay just looks almost mortified.
I'm just trying to think of everyone.
Oh, I have my answer.
Go on.
But someone very dear to me is already dating this. I just think
I was going to say.
Are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
I think you are thinking who I'm thinking of.
I was going to say
I know, because I'm also, my dear friend is.
I was going to say in this hypothetical, we're suggesting that everyone is single. Like,
Okay.
Oh yes, of course.
I would not recommend my siblings, my closest friends, or anything like that to date Kai Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love him. He's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Heart of gold.
means well.
Just means well. Just eats like a goblin, you know?
Honestly, if you are sitting next to him or just in the vicinity, it's like this. Who hurt you?
It's a
That's like,
slug.
it's like, yeah. Like, hey, your food's not going anywhere. It'll be there. It'll be there in 20 minutes. Don't worry. Oh, that's a good one. That is a very good one.
Yeah, to be honest, I know that Chebs and Jess both said Kai Drake as well. I'm pretty sure. Right.
Yeah.
Got a lot of bad mouthing in this feature.
Hey, yeah, look. To give him a bit of a break, I won't say him, but he might be up there on the list. I don't want to go Ricky again because I've already given him a bit of. Let's give him a balance though. He is also up on the list.
Yeah, you got to think like, you know, like family reunion, like family member walks in, certain restaurant are on. There's got to be like someone else, but you're like, no way, like that's not.
Actually, you know what? Will Keatis. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
If he came in at a family gathering, security. I'm getting security. Don't know where we'll do security at a family gathering, but I'm getting security. Take him out.
Lawyers,
On
police,
removed from the premises.
escort.
Much worse than Kai Drake, in my opinion, but
I agree. I agree with you.
It's smart. I know you mentioned like why the security would be there at a family reunion, but you guys are the Backslide Girlz, right? A family reunion, you need the security there because you're so distant.
Oh my god, you don't know who's like out to get you. You know, your grandma could be out to get you. You don't know.
hate grandma.
We hate grandma. We hate shit. Especially Everett. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. His dumbass grandma.
She sucks.
Grind to my gears, she does.
And I was going to say that's translated across to you guys now. This hatred of grandmas has just seeped into the rest of the Backslide Girlz.
Of course.
She's just the worst person in the world.
Dumb ass.
She's stupid.
If you look up dumbass in the dictionary, you know what comes up?
Is it Everett Connors' grandma?
Absolutely.
Ding ding ding. We have a winner.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Pass it off.
We don't have that in UK dictionaries though, I don't think.
What? How do you know both?
Yeah, well, I think like over here in the UK, not many people know who Everett Connors' grandma is, which is weird.
What?
Well,
I
let
mean,
them
you
know
know,
she sucks. So.
Hey, for the better. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ugh.
God.
We're the ones that got away with it by not knowing.
Oh, yeah, bad.
Yeah.
But all the rest of us have to know. Ugh.
No, you can sleep better at night not knowing her.
Yeah. I keep one eye open at night thinking about her. This is me.
So what we've established here is the ultimate like bad couple would be if Will Keatis started dating Everett Connors' grandma.
You know what? They can have each other.
They can have each other.
Please.
They deserve each other.
God. Just go away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go.
That would be a turn. Yeah, well, that would be a turn, wouldn't it? If Everett Connors' grandma joined North Shore, that would be.
Not surprising.
Not surprising. She would.
And she said
Yeah.
Would.
she
see
loves
that.
Charli Evans, apparently.
Ugh.
Yeah. To be honest, that's the ultimate insult, isn't it? Saying someone would join North Shore is like.
It's like spitting on us, you know?
Honestly.
Yeah.
Hot tour, you know?
You
What about it?
No.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I think it's important to know these things as well, isn't it? It's important to get a grip on just, you know, who people are really at their core. So that's good. And again, that's why we have this Dishing the Dirt feature, because it's important to know, you know, what the bad about people is as well. You've got to know both sides, right? You've got to know the green flags and the red flags.
I agree. It's valid information. It's just factual, you know? Yeah. Then grandma's evil.
Now, I'm going to say for this next one, we've definitely had at least two of the people you've already mentioned. So I'm interested to know if you're going to repeat yourself. But it's talking out the ring in their regular day-to-day clothes. Who has the worst dress sense?
Ricky Sale.
Kai Drake. Kai Drake. My question.
Oh, there's a split. It's higher.
Kai Drake's pretty bad too, actually.
If you just like day to day, if you see like Ricky at least has a color vibe, like a similar color vibe going. When Kai Drake wears anything, I am not kidding. It's all over the place. Like bright blue sorts, you know, red shirt, like vibrant red shirt, red shoes. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you talking about? What are you doing? Hey. Fashion is not that hard.
It is to him. Clearly.
Honestly,
He came out one time with a Where's Wally t-shirt, like the red white stripes, and then like a donut patterned shorts with these ugly sneakers. It was an abomination. Again, what a shit day to have eyes that day.
I feel bad. I feel bad for anyone that was in that area who has to see him more than we have to.
He doesn't have a mirror, clearly.
No. Like, hey, you know, you could even just look in a window. I'm sure your reflection would show there. You know? Like a little puddle, surely.
A glass, an eye,
Anything.
I'll cab that. Look at it.
Ah.
We have heard about the donut short. I have heard about the donut shorts. Again, I don't like this thing. I don't want to out anyone for a bad reason, but again, I'm pretty sure when we had Chevs and Jess on, one of them did like the donut shorts, and I feel like
they're not bad shorts. It's just what's paired with them. The individual pieces of clothing are not bad. It is just how it's styled.
The style coordination.
If someone wanted to style Kai Drake, that would, you know, hey, good luck. Just good luck for you. You know what I mean?
Have you not considered, again, like maybe sending into your guys, I imagine highly paid stylists, like who sorts out all your like stylings for gigs and stuff?
Our stylist is not paid high enough for that job.
Exactly.
I can't make it more clear.
Yeah, it's not a per hour kind of job.
It's too much.
Way too much.
It's too much. I actually would feel so incredibly bad if we did that to our stylist.
No, I got you. I think that's fair. Well, the next one's a nicer version of that, because we're saying you guys, the Backslide Girlz, again, impeccable ring gear. Like, it's fantastic. And you guys look brilliant in it. But you get to a show and you've forgotten your gear. It's not in your bags. You're like, shit, what are we going to do? You've got to go backstage to someone, or two people in this case, and borrow their gear. But we're talking one size fits all. You can pick whoever you want. Whose gear do you look at and you're like, we could pull that off? There's a lot of good gear in Aussie wrestling.
I really like Lena Cross's gear.
Oh, yeah.
She's really sick gear. And like her Coliseum gear with like the gladiator. Yes.
Oh my god.
Material and the harness. I was just like, Slay, you understood the assignment. You get it. You know? Gorgeous stuff.
These three. Say, what about you? Is really thinking hard on it. What a good gear.
Yeah. I just, as much as I don't like I'd say Charli Evans is the white wedding attire. Yeah, I'd say that's probably like pretty sick. Although Jessica Troy's, I loved her green gear for Coliseum and her pink gear with the little butterfly wings. They were huge. I would love the butterfly wings. Jessica Troy, if you're watching, hey.
You guys can like pair up. You can both go a different Jess for it, right? One in green gear.
Oh, I love Jess's. So long ago, but she had like the lilac.
The flare? Was it the flare?
Yeah, and she had like the little rings on the top. Oh, it was gorgeous stuff. That was my favorite Jess gear. I love that gear.
There's a lot of good gear to choose from. Like, you guys have just a lot of good gear in Australia. A lot of choices. And what about again? Like, I feel like we're forgetting about him. We can't. What about Everett? Like, so you guys are there. You've got your matching Jess gear. Is Everett going to be in a Jess gear as well, or is he going something else?
I reckon Everett could pull off the flare.
I think so too.
I think he could.
Everett doesn't like gear. He's very much, I'm going to open up my wardrobe and pick out like a sick outfit
and
have until the rest again. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so it's hard to pick for him because we know him very well and he's not a gear guy. So he'd probably go down to the shops, to be honest.
Just only like get a shirt and some jeans.
Literally.
Yeah.
He's
a in latex, mate. Like, you couldn't.
He is a tracksuit. No, I appreciate. He's definitely a tracksuit. Like, it's basically all tracksuit, really.
Oh yeah, a tracksuit hates to see Everett coming.
Hates.
Like,
oh yeah.
I think that's great matching gear. I like it.
That was a really hard question.
I love that question. Oh,
Very good. I have my brain going.
I like to throw a few thinkers in there. You gotta know these things as well, for in case it ever happens.
You're so right.
So right.
Yeah, just like in case you forget your gear, and you can go to Jess and just go, Jess, do you have all 3 of your other gears on you?
And she would, because she would, she's that beautiful person. She's a beautiful soul.
Yeah, big up Jess. Big up Jess. Champ for life. No one's speaking about that.
Forever and ever.
Hashtag my champ forever. Hashtag not Cheb's country. Hashtag not for wankers.
Exactly.
Those are the 3 hashtags, I'm fairly sure, yeah.
That's all I know. Are there more hashtags?
I don't know. I think you'd be scraping the barrel with more hashtags. I think those are the 3.
That's targeted marketing for you.
Hey, don't fix what ain't broke, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. The next one is who would throw the best party in the locker room? Who would throw, again, I always say best party. It's more like who would throw the party that the Backslide Girlz would want to be at.
I think the dropouts. The dropouts know how to party. They have very good music taste as well. So that's half the battle,
Yeah. I'm a classic. I like party boy Jax Jordan. I think he knows how to party. So
he's probably numbered, I reckon.
He just gets it. He likes his lights. He has really good music.
Oh, that's true.
He knows how to set it up. Well, there's always a DJ set somewhere, little deck here and there.
So we're talking, what you really want as the ideal is the party hosted by the dropouts with Jax on the DJ, as the DJ.
All right, I reckon that's a good compromise. Yeah, again, glad you're here. We would not have come to that.
It's good because now you can pitch it, and then everyone will be like, "Guys, that's a sick party idea!" Like,
right.
And then again, you can give me credit if you want, but you don't have to. It's fine.
Well, we love giving credit.
We will think about it.
Yeah.
We're fair, but we'll think about it.
So we might, but
Well, that brings on to the beautiful final question of this dishing of dirt. This again, it's hitting the dirt, and it's quite a nice one. It's I'm going to say you can't say each other, and you can't say Everett. You can't say Everett either, but I don't know if you would, because again, Chevs, when she was on, didn't say Everett, and so maybe it's just the fact that he wouldn't get chosen anyway. But the question is, who would you choose to be your partner in the zombie apocalypse? If I hadn't put in the rule about you can't choose each other, would you have chosen each other?
No.
I would have chosen him.
I would not.
I'm going down, you're going down.
I'm trying to think of someone who I think has some weird luck. And this is, I don't think, see, if I was with this person, I don't think we would survive out of strategy, out of skill. I think we would survive out of pure just luck, constant luck. And that person is Kai Drake.
I agree.
Weirdly lucky person. And if I was with him, he would just be like managing to like completely miss everything, but be completely oblivious at the same time.
I agree. He's oddly unhinged. And I feel like a zombie would not faze him at all. And you kind of need that energy to survive.
Yeah.
So he's, again, weirdly lucky. Yeah. Otherwise, I think I'm going to choose 2 PPK. I just think having Nikki Van Blair and Frankie V with me in a zombie apocalypse would be hilarious. And you know what? That's the way I die. At least I died laughing. So we'd be so useless. But we laugh, but you know what though? Good. God.
Frankie B would be late to the apocalypse.
And she would be late to the apocalypse. She'll be like, she'll just go about her day normally and be like, what the hell's going on? Why are you talking? Why are you slurring at me? Oh, a zombie? Wow, running. Okay, when did this happen? 7 days ago, Frankie B. What are you talking about? It's been a week. What do you mean? God.
So
immediately, I like how you immediately were like, yes, and then talked yourself out of it. But actually, no.
maybe.
funny, at least.
Again, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You either want to survive or you want to go out laughing, right?
Exactly.
Right.
If we're gonna survive as Kai Drake and want to laugh and die, it's gonna be PPK. So
Boom.
No, it's good. I like it. I think that's smart. Well, before we get into our closing feature, I'm just gonna ask again about you guys, about the Backslide Girlz, about I guess the mentality, because again, a lot of the stuff that we've heard basically is that like the Backslide Girlz is a state of mind. It's not just a fact. You know what I mean? It's a mindset. So
Yes.
from both of you guys, I'll come to you first, Shay, and then Kingsley. But like from you guys, like I know we talked about who could join the Backslide Girlz, but what does it take to be a Backslide Girl, apart from, of course, having a great backslide?
What doesn't it take? All right, let's get into it. So you need to have style. You need to have the look. You need to have charisma. You need to have, and this is very important, and you cannot skip over this, the vibes. And if we sense that you don't have the vibes, leave. Security will come get you. Yeah.
Sure.
We, as a trio, as a quadruple, Barnaby included, we are just phenomenal. And if you just don't have that like phenomenalness, then you're wasting our time.
Yeah.
We cannot have you. You just don't slay. You're just not that guy, you know?
Yeah, I get you. Kingsley, what about you? Anything to add to that?
You just have to be better than Robbie Eagles because we're better than Robbie Eagles. You know what I mean? Like that's the team. You know, like that's the vibe. You know, that's the Backslide vibe. You know, we're hot, we're stylish, we can sing, we can dance. Shake our asses, you know, and we're better than Robbie Eagles, so therefore we're better than TMDK. So to fix that, if any of the TMDK members want to come over to our side, we'll have a chat. But the mentality is you gotta be hot, talented, and better than Robbie Eagles because that's what we are. So you know,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's good. I think that's impressive. Again, like you mentioned like that you can sing. Now again, it's great. I can't imagine how much goes into it though. Like again, I know you guys do promo videos where you show yourself in both wrestling training and and music training as well. But like, how do you find the time? It's incredible. Like I don't know how you do it.
we're just the best, you know. Like
Sleepless for the week. Yeah.
honestly, no pain, no gain. And we don't have a life, we have a schedule. So we manage our time so well, and that's why we can fit everything into like our 24 hours. So here's like
The itinerary. It's crazy.
honestly,
I was going to say there's no free time. Yeah, I don't even know. That's why I respect so much that you've taken the time to do this, because I don't even know how you have free time.
Like free time is penciled in at specific times of the day. We schedule in our free time.
Like little
we have scheduled crying sessions, you know.
Yeah. Which is like 5 minutes. I actually just came from one.
We only class 5 minutes a day.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to get it out, don't you? You need to let it out.
Yeah.
There's no time for tears.
No,
Important.
it's only 5 minutes.
I mean, again, before we move into our closing feature, I've got to ask you about what is arguably, even though it's only March, the greatest entrance of the year, which is you guys. It's Raining Men, PWA. Like, I mean, okay, first of all, whose idea was it? And second of all, I've got to ask you about Everett Connors and his dance moves, because again, I know you guys all have the moves, and I'm not dissing Everett here, but there were moments in that where he seemed like he was like, shit, what's the next move?
No, Everett, so Everett is just the casual dancer. You know, we kind of like, he puts the effort in, but he like wants to look like he's not putting the effort in.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of like, oh, what? Oh, this is the next thing.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, this is what I have to do next. It's all a ploy. And
That's
you
baby girl. You know, it's the baby girl mentality, you know. So
Sure. Okay.
yeah.
That's cool. But talk to me about the entrance itself then. Like, again, whose idea was it? Because it was just incredible.
It was me, Kingsley. Because I'm a genius.
So
Because
smart.
like, it was, you know, it was the vibe. Like we had our wonderful friend Sydney Rail, the drag queen, and we were just like well, we're opening the show, so therefore we're gonna do It's Raining Men. And we choreographed the dance throughout the week. We've got our really hot hunky friends, shirtless, no shoes, bow ties, long pants. Just it was the vibe. It was hot. And we slid clearly. So
Henna won your cow titles.
right.
So kind of like,
I was going to say, do you think, again, like, I imagine a good entrance like that is almost key to, like, firing you up as well, like, a bit extra for a match like that?
I mean, it definitely plays a key component in our matches. I feel like people brush over entrances, and it's just, the entrance is the soul. You know what I mean? It's the heartbeat of your match.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to have a good match, if you want to have a good match, especially if you want to win, you have to have a banging entrance. And that's what It's Raining Men was.
It really was Raining Men. It truly does.
And again, I only know because, like, I'm sure, like, this is how I'd be feeling, but, like, it probably helps when you've got all those, like, hunky guys in the back watching you now, having done that entrance. Like, you want to impress them, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
And that was so nice.
But they also want to impress us because we're the Backslide Girlz.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're all on our A game.
Are they going to be a regular entourage for you guys now?
We'll think about it.
They're still in probation,
I was going to say there's probably a lot of interest, right? There's probably a lot of groups wanting to come into the outdoor job.
Yeah. Everyone wants to be a Backslide girl, especially Robbie Eagles.
Yeah. Some Eagles most of all.
Family, Robbie, as much as he doesn't show it, is clearly that yearning to be.
Yeah. Like that promo he just did, that was about us. It was about us. It might have been like, he might have been talking about, other people, but he was talking about us.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Like
anytime he's in Japan, he thinks of us.
Thinks of us. He clearly dressed for the part. He looked like a breakdancer.
Yeah.
He's going to be doing some
being more obvious. Being more obvious, Robbie.
Duh.
Okay. Embarrassing yourself.
So you want to be a Backslide girl without saying you want to be a Backslide girl, Robbie? Jeez.
Seriously. Hey.
God.
Incredible. Well, that brings us on to our closing feature. And again, this is a little quickfire feature that we end on when we've got tag teams or couples on the podcast. This is
which one are we?
I mean, you tell me. Can't it be both?
Maybe.
This is very much the newlywed game, basically. So I'm going to ask you some questions. I want you to let me know. Again, I'll come to you each individually, but let me know which one of you it applies to most. So the first one is again, we said who's always running late, but out of you two, who takes the longest to get ready? Shay, what do you think?
It depends. Because I feel like I can take long if I'm not locked in on getting ready. Like sometimes I'm in the middle of doing my makeup and I get very distracted by things. But then Kingsley, you're doing makeup and you're doing hair and you're doing other stuff. So it really depends. I feel like we both can have, it's a bit of a cop out, but we both have our moments.
Sure.
I agree. I like to schedule at least an hour and a half to get ready. And I time slot my hair and my makeup and any other part of the routine. I'm not sure if Shay does that though.
I do not.
Yeah. So if I'm late, then something's gone wrong in the plan. Whereas if Shay is late, then there wasn't a plan in the first place. She's just
winging it. Just go for it.
I'm here for a fun time, not a long time. Yes.
Sure. No, I like it. The next one I think it's an important one because again, you guys are pro wrestlers. You're music artists. You drive up and down the country to get to shows, to get to gigs. But who's the better driver?
Oh, this is a hard one.
Is it?
This is a lot. I think it's not a hard one.
I'm really scratching my brain.
How hard is it, Shay Kassidy?
It's really difficult. I don't know. Could be me. I could be the better driver. Yeah.
There seems to be some doubt in the voice. I'm not going to lie.
Legally, by law, I'm the better driver.
Right. Okay. Okay. I understand.
That's like subjective, like objective, whatever it is. It's you know what I mean? Like it really depends on who you ask.
Yeah, like what is a car? Like what is a driving license really? Like
Yeah. Like what is that piece of paper for? Like, if I can just do this and this, I'm fine, right?
Yeah. You ever played Grand Theft Auto? Like simple, right?
Yeah. Like, have you ever put yourself in first person in Grand Theft Auto? It's basically the same. So yeah, that one, it could be either of us really. Like you could.
Yeah, definitely either of us.
Yeah.
Depends on the jet.
Sure. Okay. Okay. The next one is who's again, like you guys are again, you're wrestlers, you need to eat, you need to get your protein in, you need to get your calories in while you're working out. But like who's the better cook?
I would not say me. I just would not say me.
And I would say me.
Thank God.
I love cooking.
What's signature dish?
Oh, okay. I make this fantastic like beef and broccoli stir fry. It's just like and I make it like really like Chinese takeout, like that silkiness and this yum. I love pastas, but I make a mean like bolognese. So good. Oh my God. I made chicken Thai the other week. Oh my God. Chicken fried rice. I'll cook. Let me cook. I will cook.
The Greek pasta you had made the other day. That was delicious. That was delicious. Are we a big fan?
Yeah.
Lovely. So I was going to say, as someone here from the UK, is it worth like the flight over for me? Like, is it going to be like, would that be worth it? Is it that good?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. All right.
Yes.
I'll see how much your ticket is.
All right, see you there.
See you there.
Awesome. Love it. The next one, the next one I think could split you guys. I mean, I don't want to split up the Backslide Girlz, but this could.
Do not ever try to do that.
Chloe's got here. I'm gonna put Everett in this conversation as well. This is sort of like a two-part question. The first part is who's more over with the crowd?
Oh, that really depends.
Depends on the day.
Yeah, because I feel like it really depends on what the crowd likes. If they like more wrestling, then I feel like Everett would just get over because he's really cool as a wrestler.
Yeah.
And then if they like the more performative stuff, then it really just depends on, I guess, us too.
Yeah.
Really, I would say.
I agree.
Yeah, that's tricky. I don't think I've ever thought about that before.
Can I break this up?
Oh, actually, no, hang on.
Oh, of course, Barnaby. Duh.
Sorry.
Sorry, Barnes.
Didn't need to forget you. He's really sad about that. It's fine.
What have you done?
I think Barnaby has his moments where he's just like over.
I was gonna say there are some big pots there, like you say, like the balcony spot. Like again, in that match with Streamer, I know he was like part of that as well. Like again, there's big pops for Barnaby.
Yeah, he's just cool. Like he's awesome. He's that bitch. You know what I mean?
That bitch. Yeah.
I like it. Well, in that case, the part two is I'm gonna say that you can't say Barnaby because you've already said him for the second fight. So it's now between you three, and I think this is the more crucial one. Who's the more over in the locker room?
Oh gosh.
I think it's Everett.
Yeah. Like it's like pretty easy.
Everett.
I don't think there's a soul that hates Everett.
No one hates Everett.
I know one. He's the sweetest boy you've ever met.
He's baby girl. Look,
Baby girl. Live and
people would die for
we would die, we would kill.
I'd run someone over for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are bold scenes, and I respect it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's just like he's so cool. He's so lovely, and he's so chill.
Yeah.
And anytime you go, hey, like, are we able to just like if you change plans or something on him, he's just like, yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. He's just so he's so chill.
He's amazing.
Oh, I miss him.
He's so balanced.
Oh, they get to see him tomorrow. Oh, how exciting!
Going back together and building up the thing.
Oh, it's like a day in heaven.
Honestly.
And by the time people are watching this now, it will have been having beaten up North Shore Wrestling, and that'd be great. Go and watch that.
Gosh, I can just imagine it right now. Oh,
I know, me too.
Stars in a daydream.
Incredible. Nah, stop.
The next one is who's the more likely to embarrass themselves on a night out?
It's gonna be me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sister. Or you.
Now, Sister Silly over here.
Are there any specific examples that you're like, that's species? Like,
There was one time I was trying to impress a boy, and I was severely drunk, about like 7 tequila sunrises in, and I tried to make him dance with me, and then I was pulling him onto the dance floor, and then 5 minutes before that, Jax Jordan has spilt his drink on the floor, didn't tell anyone, and then 5 minutes later, I'm pulling this boy over here, like, dance with me, and then I slipped on that puddle in front of him, and it was the most embarrassing thing ever, and I don't think I could ever ask him out or like talk to him or anything like that ever again, because it's just like, I can't. That was very embarrassing.
It was just
In front of everyone.
I was also present for that, and it was like in slow motion. Like I'm
back up on the dance floor
It
until
wasn't-
the sunrise.
it was just like this majestic like fall, and then like time stopped.
Oh, and I looked so pretty too, God. And then I look like an idiot on the floor.
And I just remember seeing that and going, I need to go home. And I left right after because I was like, I can't do this anymore. And it's really funny because Jax Jordan came up to me probably like a minute before this happened and went, oh, I spilled my drink on the floor. It was just a movie. It was like a movie.
and you didn't let Kingsley know. You didn't let her know.
No,
Oh, it is I was here, Jax Jordan was here, I was here, and Kingsley was over here.
Right.
So, and I'm not,
boy.
yeah, she was just like, pull, whoop. And then I went, what do I do? My heart is full.
Last thing, because you said you're not sure you can ever like talk to him again. I mean, like, is this boy you were trying to dance with? Is it someone you knew before? Or is it like a stranger?
Yeah.
Oh,
I reckon he won't even care.
I reckon he will. I think he dreams about that back part of the dance floor and wakes up and goes, wow, what a fucking idiot. Because I do.
you know who you are if you're watching this. You know who you are. So let us know.
You know who you are.
Let us know.
You know who you are.
We know who you are.
Don't look at me.
Amazing.
You and Kate, don't make fun of Kingsley. I'll do one of those, eh? I want to die.
Oh, one.
No, you're so pretty. Don't die.
No. Okay, sorry. I won't. I'm so pretty. I won't die.
Thank God.
I'm glad we got that sorted. That's already
Right.
amazing. Well, that brings us on to the final question. And again, I think it's an important one. And I don't think I'm trying to split you guys here because I'm really not. But again, we're talking, there's a scenario out there somehow where Kingsley and Shay Kassidy have to go one-on-one. Who's winning that match?
Can it end in a double count out?
Yeah, can we say that?
Oh, no one's ever tried to play the the double counter card, to be honest. No one's ever played the draw card, as far as I'm aware, that I've asked.
He's stupid.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that you can't. I've never made it a rule that you can't.
we're going to make it a rule today that we're going to count the double count out.
Oh, no one likes it. I do like.
Oh, another idea. How about we both lay down arm over the other?
Yeah, I agree.
Double.
Double count.
Or another idea. Hey, just spitballing here. We kick the ref at the same time. Boom. Disqualification.
Disqualification. We would.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're in of us.
Or like a double slap. You know what I mean? Like a
Slap.
slap sandwich. You
Oh
know?
my God,
Stacey Key.
Leave slap number 2. Love that.
I like this. I like how you guys saw a way around it. I respect that you guys are that close that you wouldn't even consider actually facing each other.
No,
Because that's crazy.
that's so crazy.
Why would we do that?
That's good. I like the way you walked your way around it. I respect that a lot. I respect that a lot.
Thank you
So
so
that-
much.
No, but that brings an end to the podcast and again to our recording. Kingsley, Shay, the Backslide Girlz, thank you so much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed it.
We
We have.
have.
I bring this pick today.
I loved it.
And that's what we need. That's what we do. That's what we like to do here is pick your brains, ask you the questions that not other people just won't ask you. Like
Gardening girls and us.
yeah. Key question. The key question, and I think that's important. I do have one final question for you guys, but it's not a question that I've thought of because we have a tradition here on the show where our last guest leaves a question for our next guest.
Oh.
Ooh.
They're not allowed to know who they left it for. So this person didn't know they were leaving the question for you. You're not allowed to know who left you the question either.
I'll go hunting. I'll go figuring it out.
We're like the FBI. We'll find out.
We are computer wizards. Did you forget?
We hack computers.
It's all very out of context.
Okay.
Okay.
And again, we're mainly a Brit Rest focused podcast. So this is going to be a very British question. So please let me know if you need further context for it.
That's so British.
Huh?
Very British.
It's very British. It's very British.
We love the British.
And those are great accents as well, by the way. Like, yeah, I mean, spot on British accent.
Where's your Australian accent? Oh my god.
I don't want to offend, to be honest. The thing is, generally, I think that I can do an Australian accent all right, but I don't want to offend you guys on the podcast.
You're right. We're so easily offended.
We are very easily offended.
No, it's not just you. I don't really want to offend the whole of Australia by trying it and then it actually being bad.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Sorry.
Just
Sorry. Maybe when I come over for dinner, I'll show you guys it.
Oh, okay.
Salad. Okay.
Yeah, we'll speak in a British accent all night, and then you speak in an Australian accent all dinner.
Yeah, that sounds.
Hello, governor.
Yeah.
You know.
Hello.
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 Can you guys please do that as your next thing? Like maybe like some sort of Halloween show or something. Just come out all dressed really, really British. Put on the accent.
Absolutely.
Like, can you do the soul? Could you do the soul in the accent?
If you want a baby,
I don't know.
How to do it.
If you want a baby, get along.
Fine.
It's all time. No, it's a feeling. It's a feeling that'll come.
It is. It's a vibe. You know.
You'll get
Feel
it.
it?
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll
It's
get it.
a
Once
sense
the
of self.
You're dressed like proper British and everything, then it'll come.
Can we get dressed like the Royal Guards? I reckon we can pull off the being of Royal Guards.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, did you see like Sabrina Carpenter's performance like at the Brits?
Oh.
Like that, like proper, like, yeah.
I had a mental breakdown watching that. It was beautiful. It was stunning. I love
Everett can do Sabrina Carpenter. Everett can do
He
Sabrina
can wear the lingerie.
Carpenter.
Oh my god, he's gonna be so down for that. Yeah. Okay. Put a pin in it.
Okay, I love it. Well, but again, that's a weird tangent. But again, this question equally is British, different way though, very different way, not at all related. So again, please let me know if you require further context. But it's, what is your favorite topping for a jacket potato?
Ooh. So hey, I'm gonna assume the jacket potatoes, the potato cut in it.
Yeah, like baked potato. Like sometimes you see it come in like foil and cut it into like quarters. You have it like open. It's got the skin on still and stuff.
Nice.
Cheese, sour cream. That's all I really need, honestly. I wouldn't need bacon.
Bacon, yes. I love bacon. My favorite.
I've seen a lot of those videos about jacket potatoes lately, and it's making me want one real bad.
Is it that video of the spud guy in the van?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see all those videos.
Yeah, he is like big celeb over here, basically.
Really?
Like, everyone knows the spud man guy.
Oh, he must be good for business then.
They do look like good potatoes. I tell you what.
Yeah.
Again, the classic over here is baked beans and cheese. I don't know if you guys have had baked beans before, but
I hate baked beans.
Yeah, me too.
It is. I think it's like a classic in Australia, but it's they don't like them.
There's like better foods.
Yeah.
And there are better foods. I think with British people, like, we know there's better food. It's just we kind of like the bad food.
Okay, I get that. It's like a trash TV, you know? Like, I like my Grupo, but like
exactly.
Jerry Springer, you know?
Yeah, you're self-aware.
It's the stuff you watch not because it's good, but because it's like comforting or like.
Yes.
Because again, for me personally, like, you know, I like Japanese food and like Middle Eastern food. Love, like, that's my go-to. But like, when it comes to like a jacket potato, I'm never gonna say no to a jacket potato.
Of course not.
Nah, cool.
Got you.
Delicious.
Well, do you think I've ever had a really a jacket, Jean-Claude Jacquetie. I probably just did the sour cream butter bacon thing.
Yes.
I
Like sour cream is not really a thing over here. Sour cream you don't get on the
Really?
You get sour cream on like nachos over here, but not
Oh,
matzo.
yeah.
nachos.
Really?
Sorry.
I'm surprised.
Say nachos. Nachos.
Nachos.
I say that all week now. Nachos.
So how do you say it?
Nachos.
Nachos.
No, there's no R there. That's nah. That's like nah. I can't.
Yeah, but we say no, like no, and like you know,
I was right. Yeah.
Hey, you're offending us now.
you're offending us right now.
I'm
You got
sorry. I'm sorry.
nachos.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, no, for when,
You gonna say
when I do
taco
that.
now?
Huh?
Do you say taco?
And
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, taco. How would I say taco? About taco? Yeah.
Taco.
It's taco, mate.
No, it's taco.
Taco.
You're wrong, but it's fine.
TACKO. Taco.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's important for me to know these things as well, because then when I do my Australian accent, I've got to get it right. You know, I want to be authentic.
Yes, this is important education.
Very, very, very important. Valid
Okay.
information.
I feel like I've learned a lot in this podcast. I
I feel
appreciate
like-
it.
Yeah, I feel like I've learned a lot actually as well.
Mm.
I'm
I've learned so
glad.
much.
I'm glad. We like to put out the questions that, you know, just other people just won't ask. Get you thinking. Really get you thinking.
Scratch up my brain here, you know? Especially that who's the better driver question. Still wondering.
Yeah, it's a hard one, that one.
And it's one we'll probably never know.
No.
Never know.
And hey, that's that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just life.
C'est
And
la
that's- and
vie,
that's
c'est la vie.
Yeah.
You
Get
know?
out of the way, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Is it? What about go-karts? Have you guys done go-karts? Like,
I
I
hate
don't-
go.
I've never been in a go-kart. I've always wanted to, though.
Oh,
I think
don't.
they look fun.
I was going to say, Shay, if you want to prove you're the better driver, maybe that's your chance.
No,
So right.
you might catch me. The last time I went on, I hated it with all my fiber of my being. You just go around in a circle so many times, and you think it's 3 laps, and then it's like not. Then it gets to 5, and then it gets to 10, and people are zooming past you. God, and you're wearing that stupid helmet. I'm short as well, so I had to put the booster pedals on my car. So I feel like an idiot. I feel like a stupid idiot with the go-kart. I was like, well, this is the most losery thing I've ever done in my life. And everyone else is having a great time. I just feel like an idiot. Go-karts can stuff itself, honestly. And then if you crash as well, then you have to wait for the team of people to run up to you and be like, oh, we're just going to move you back onto the road and then you can be on your way. And they're always cranky about it because they have to do their job. I don't mean to crash. I don't mean to crash. I've never go-karted before. I don't go-kart on the regular. This is a stupid thing for me. I hate go-karting. Sorry, I'm crashing out. I hate go-karts.
I can tell. For anyone watching who, again, the Google Meets thing only focuses on the person who's talking. So for anyone who can't see it, Shay Kassidy is absolutely corpulent. I was just like completely gone at the idea of this. Like,
I'm still stuck on booster pedal.
that was the moment. That was the moment you went, and I saw it, and I was like, oh god.
It was embarrassing.
You're so tiny.
I barely have legs. I just have baby feet.
Hey, Santa called. He wants you back in the workshop.
Yeah, I'm due to go on the plane soon. It's a long flight to Night Park for me. I'm gonna get into my woodcrafts, you know. I gotta get the hammer out, make some wood to get some toys out, you know.
You gotta start early, right? Christmas is only about 9 months away. You gotta start early.
It is. It is. There's so many
God.
kids out there, mate. You gotta catch all of them.
I think
And
that is,
plans could change because what if they're naughty? They're on the naughty list halfway through, you know, the year.
yeah,
You know, yeah, tuck their toys away.
yeah.
Oh,
I get it.
I've experienced some of those kids on the naughty list. Or
Oh, they suck.
Yeah.
God.
North Shore are 3 of them, right? Already, like.
Yeah. And
Right,
grandma.
and stupid ass grandma.
Grandma can suck it.
Grandma, North Shore Wrestling, just that's it.
Yeah.
And Elvis's manager.
And Elvis's manager can
Those are
stay in the naughty list.
Those are the 5. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Top 5 worst people ever.
I think that is just a wild way to, and it might be the wildest way we've ever ended the podcast. But
Why don't they use?
Yeah.
I think that's a perfect way to end. And guys, thank you again so much for coming on. We always end the podcast by giving our guests the final word. So Kingsley, I'll come to you first and then Shay. But if anyone sees the Backslide Girlz Shay Kassidy, Kingsley, Everett Connors, and Barnaby, of course, on a match poster, on a match card near them. I mean, at some point, again, we haven't gone talking about it, but maybe at some point over here in the UK, that would be lovely. If you guys want to come over for a proper jacket potato, that'd be great. But wherever it is in the world, if anyone comes to see a show that the Backslide Girlz are on, why are the Backslide Girlz going to steal the show?
Shay, you go.
Oh, we are just incredible. And we provide an experience which you're not going to get from any other performers on the show. We give you not just wrestling, but we give you singing, dancing, fun vibes. We bring it every single time, 110% every single performance. And every single future performance is not going to be any different. It's going to be incredible. And we're going to hit you with things that you never experienced before. Yeah? You think It's Rain and Ben was good. You should wait until the next one we do. Or we switch it up. We spice it up. Yeah? Yeah? Okay?
Yes. They don't call us the Russell Pop sensation sweeping the nation for no reason.
Yeah, sweeping.
Because we are the nation. And just the cherry on top of things, we are better than Robbie Eagles.
Yes.
So Robbie Eagles, he was a Backslide Girl.
I think we've mentioned that before, so good to get that in. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Robbie Eagles, if you're listening, we'll consider.
We will consider your resume.
Yes.